When you hear about English tea, everyone's heard of English tea. It's not actually grown in England. This is the first time tea has actually been grown in England. So this is true English tea. James has been doing some fantastic product development for Tregothnan today, including this charcoal cocktail. Tell us, what is this, James? It looks great.
So that's taking the lovely red berry tea blend and basically doing a cold brew tea blend with red tea and a bit of charcoal, some maple syrup for sweetness, and it's basically taking your ice tea recipe blend and then turning it into a cocktail. Now that's a margarita that we've decided to call a Black Magic Senorita, and it's going to be a bit of fun, the sort of thing that people in cocktail bars can get into. And it is alcoholic. We do have non-alcoholic varieties as well.
It looks fantastic.
But it's dramatic.
And look at the charcoal coming over the side. I love it. I'm not sure I can say this without smiling, James. It looks great, but it's called Here's Looking at Yuzu. Is that right?
Yeah, a bit tongue-in-cheek. It's basically a green tea margarita, but we do use yuzu for a little extra super tartness to the flavour. And I think that with sea salt and margaritas, it's one great showcase of using tea. And there's a lot of sea salt in there again to give it that sort of grounding. It's quite acidic, quite fresh. And the idea is you can brew your really nice sort of green tea, herbal, botanical bases, and then just have a go, you know, bit of mixology, bit of flavours.
Delicious. And the great thing about this, it shows people that you can do so much more with tea than just put it into tea bags.
No, completely.
You know, we're celebrating quite literally the whole green leaf there, and it's just tasting delicious.
Having spent a few years now working with you here at Tregothnan, the application beyond the teacup and the teapot, but into compostable baths where you draw a bath and it's nice and hot, and you're putting in some of these botanicals which we know taste great, they smell great, but the beneficial properties of all of the ingredients that you use can be absorbed straight into your skin. And I think there's an entire body care, health sort of. You go along to a spa, you don't just sit down afterwards and have your cup of tea, but they've got herbal tea rubs and salts and bath products, the whole lot. I think it's something which is part of our culture to drink, but I think the applications for the future are going to be super exciting.
Tell us a little bit today, James. What have you been doing with our leaves, our tea, while I've been out?
Yeah, well, so basically I've been taking the fact that, there's all sorts of positives for your system in terms of cleansing, antioxidants, the use of something like cucumber as an electrolyte, or sea salt minerals, kombucha, a living, breathing tea product.
You've got three of your own mother.
I've got three mothers, one in a green tea. It's a bit, and then there's the sourdough mothers. It's full of living little pets at home. But this is green tea that's been mixed again with lots of other quite healthy superfoods. So we've got ginkgo leaf. We've got on-trend stuff like yuzu or charcoal. But again, charcoal, really good deactivated charcoal, great for your body. So you take the premise that tea is good for you.
Homegrown charcoal, by the way.
Yes, exactly. And then we just build with it and start to think about. I mean, I love using your stuff for food development recipes as well. But it's the drinks and body care sector that I think will have a real future ahead of us.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, pleasure.